Hello, sweet soul. Oh, could you only imagine if you could see your soul? How beautiful, how pure, how powerful, how immortal, how filled with light and love it is. And if you could have a glimpse, even just a fleeting moment, of a flicker of a moment with your soul, you would see everyone's soul in the same way that you see yours and experience yours. You would see out into this world with a brand new perspective. And what you see will change. If you change the way you look at something, that which you look at will change. It's all an inside job. It is all about your relationship with yourself. Capital S, super soul. The self, the Atma. And if that becomes your focus, if that's what you really want, then you're going to have the ability to control your mind. The mind is just looking for a higher focus that only you can decide to have. Right now, if we don't give it a focus, if we let it do its thing, of course it's going to be restless. Of course it's going to be that chatter mind. Of course it's going to be the monkey mind. Of course. But if you give your mind a focus, and a focus that's in tune with truth, with realizing, awakening, discovering the magnificence of life, you're going to find the key to controlling your mind. The mind wants to live in your heart. It wants to devote itself to your focus that's aligned to truth. And when you control your mind, you control the world, because the world is according to how you see it. And if you can see and get a glimpse of your purity, of your innocence, of your power, so shall you see the world. So shall you control the world in the sense of seeing the world as it really is. Seeing it as the love, seeing it as the light, seeing it as the peace, and seeing it as the harmony. Oh, sweet soul, I'm so glad to see you. When you look into the mirror, do your best to look into your eyes. See if you can handle that. And look into your eyes and acknowledge the sweet soul that you are. Just look into your own eyes. Those aren't your eyes. Those are divine eyes, and the eyes don't lie. And if you can acknowledge who's behind those eyes and in those eyes, and acknowledge who is you and really inside of you, and acknowledge someone else as a sweet soul, that which you look at will change. These are the little gifts that we can offer to people today. No words need to be said. No words are necessary. Just your intention in this love stream to have your focus super crystal clear for yourself today. What is it you want? What is it that you need? Really, it's just a little deeper pause to not set out and race about today until you have a clearer purpose, a clearer focus that aligns you to the truth. It could set you free. It could set you free in that it gives the mind a target to focus on. You are the leader. You are the enlightened leader of you. Your choices are everything. What you choose to believe is everything. How you choose to think is everything. Oh, sweet soul, I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to know you, oh sweet soul. I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to every soul. Oh, sweet soul. Maybe that's our little inside mantra today. Oh, sweet soul. Oh, sweet soul. Oh, sweet soul. Oh, sweet soul. I mean, just talking to yourself that way is so powerful, right? It gives the mind something to do. The mind is resistant for sure because it's had its own way for so long. But now you are going to have your way. You are going to choose. You are going to decide what kind of moment you want, moment after moment. You are going to decide what your focus is going to be on today. You are going to decide if you want to be happier or not. You are going to decide if you want more love in your heart or not. You are the primary caretaker and caregiver to yourself. You are the enlightened leader of yourself. Control your mind and you control the world. It's really about controlling the mind, but not in the sense of, I'm going to control my mind. It's all about the love focus. All about the love focus. The more love focus you have, the more ability you have to control your mind. And it's all tied into everything that we share here on this Love Force Revolution Love Line. It ties into all these love practices. It ties in to this present moment of receiving an inhale of love, of light, of energy, and exhaling out, just letting go so you can have that sacred pause and just the release of the exhale breath, you know? This little baby step of just one moment of breath. This one moment of breath and exhale, this one release, just to have a sacred pause, just in the release of the exhale breath. Isn't it simple? Inhale, just receive another. With that focus in mind, that focus of the heart you want, so you can control the mind to be in that heart focus. Exhale. I call it the heart vision, which can really see clearly. I see you, sweet soul. Inhale. I feel you, sweet soul. I know you, sweet soul. Exhale. I love you, sweet soul. See, the breath work is just absolutely critical. Inhale. The awareness of the breath in and out. Because that really gives your mind a focus, right? Exhale, empty out. That really ties this restless horse of your mind sometimes to the post of this regularity of an inhale, gift of life, and this exhale, release. Oh, what a sweet release is an exhale if you want to practice that. What a sweet gift of receiving is an inhale breath, and receiving straight from the source itself. And what a gift of letting go the exhale breath can be. Breath is key. Breath is spirit. Inhale. I like to say that breath is my beloved. It's my beloved lover. My breath is my lover. Exhale, and I'm breathing in pure love with every inhale breath. You see, inhale. And receive another breath of that possibility, if you so choose it, of breathing in pure love. And this possibility, if you so choose it, of letting go and just releasing into this present moment of love. Let's do one more. Inhale. Let's receive this gift of life, this lover's breath, this breath of spirit, this breath of hope. And exhale, a nice, sweet release. You know, she loves me. She loves me more. So the love that's in the breath. She is love. She loves me. She loves me more. She loves me and she loves me more. She loves me and she loves me more. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. Love's everlasting love. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. I live on divine love support. I live on divine love support. We really do live on divine love support. Do you want to be supported today? Please, please maybe need to be supported today. Please ask for some help today. Why wouldn't you use this unceasing, free of charge, divine support for your life? You are supported 1,000%. Every moment you exist because of the divine life and the divine love support. She loves me, and she loves me more. She loves me. She loves me more. Love loves me. Love loves me more. Love loves me. Love loves me more. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. Love's everlasting love. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. I live on divine love support. I live on divine love support. Love loves me. Love loves me more. Love loves me, and love loves me more. Love loves me. Love loves me more. Love loves me. Love loves me more. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. Love's everlasting love. With every breath I breathe in love's pure love. I live on divine love support. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of unceasing love support. I can make my life really super simple. Grace and ease, if I so choose. Love in order to control my mind today, so I can have thoughts that are attuned to love rather than thoughts that make me sad, that make me stressful, that make me anxious, that quite frankly may even minimize, criticize myself, my own thoughts. Now, what kind of friend am I to me when I don't have positive thoughts about me? So we can control the mind so there's no more negative thoughts about me, which means there'll be no more negative thoughts about you and no more negative thoughts about anything outside, so-called outside. We control the world because the world is according to you. As you are, the world is. As you are, the world spins. As you see things, as you feel things, as you choose things, so is the world. Wow. Good morning. This is the Good Morning Wake the Bleep Up show with Tio. Oh, Vertigo. Play. You got on bright and early, my brother. Wow. Lots of light and love, and I hope it's not too cold where you're living in England, my friend. But it's all good and well, right? Because where you are, it's perfect. Thank you for being on the love line. Vertigo, yeah, in the Ukraine, love and light, love and light. The warmth of love and light to you, my brother. Clark in Seattle, good morning, Clark. When I'm in the stillness of presence of love, everything I need will be provided. Look at Clark, everybody. Aren't you so happy that there's somebody like Clark, a sweet soul? That's how I started. What a sweet soul Clark is. What a sweet soul, Vertigo, you are. And Play, what a sweet soul you are. And anyone who came on this love line with you, what a sweet soul. I mean, if nothing else, it's a sweet thought, right? It's a sweet idea. So that's just kind of filling my heart. Just saying it to you all means that I get to rebound. I get the rebound of what I'm putting out in this world. I get it right back too. Oh man, I think this world is very sweet. I think everyone I see today is very sweet. Hello, Maya G. Love, love, Maya G. The sweet soul you are, Maya G. Master Tom, please sing Present Time of Love. We'll get to Present Moment of Love, Vertigo, for sure. We will get to that song. But I want to read you something here because it is a blog post. It is a blog post that I wrote a year ago on Facebook. I wrote for 2 years every day a blog, what I call the Daily Download of Divinity. So I have 600 or more. Actually, it was more than 2 years that I wrote something every day. And so Facebook sends you a memory of 1 year ago or 2 years ago. They'll send you something you posted and said, here's a memory in case you want to see it. So this was one of my posts from this time last year. So December 5th last year. I want to read it to you because it ties in to everything that we're vibing with this morning, okay? I called it Love Steps. Love Steps, and there was a picture, an animated picture or just a cartoon type picture. Very well done. Of a little girl walking on a tightrope, and her dog was walking on the tightrope behind her, and just one step at a time on a very high tightrope. It was a really beautiful picture, quite frankly. So listen, this is the blog I wrote a year ago, in 2015, December 5th, at 8:26 p.m. It's a step dance. One love step at a time. We're in a dance of life. Amazing dance of life. The ebb and the flow, right? The spirit and the nature. Oh, it's a dance. And it's an intimate dance if you want it to be an intimate dance. Because the lover, supreme lover, creator of this universe and of you and me, is very, very, very intimate and very, very wants an intimate one-on-one relationship with just you. You, the soul, and you and everything that you are right now, which includes the human, because the human comes from the soul. Our soul, individualized pure spirit from the supreme love force, is what created this body. When it has the mind and the emotions and the energies and all the instruments and organs and muscles and bones, you see? That lover wants a intimate love affair with you and me. So it's a step dance. One love step at a time. Imagine your footsteps today, my friends, being one love step at a time. Because of this focus, if we so choose it, on love. To walk with love, to walk in peace, to walk in happiness, to walk, quite frankly, with ourself, our soul, to walk with the beloved, right? It's kind of cool. We walk together. We walk with each other because we are really one. One love step at a time, and with all your heart and soul. You know, it's like pour your heart into it. Just pour your heart into the little basic things we do, almost routinely, or if not totally routinely, walking. Those who are blessed to walk. Wheelchair it. You know, every spin can be a little spin of love, right? Or you have your little cane, a little cane step of love. It doesn't matter, you know, but we're very blessed if we can walk. Very blessed. So we want to put all our heart and soul into just being today, living today. Just pour your heart into it. I have a song. We'll sing it maybe after the one we do with Vertigo, Present Moment of Love. You know, or pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Give it your all. It doesn't matter how many precious breaths, days, weeks, and years you have ahead of you. It doesn't matter. Only Spirit knows that. There's some things that we got to have some trust and faith in. And know that Spirit knows. And one day we will know too, when we are closer to love, closer to spirit, we will know too. But in the meantime, don't stress out on what you don't know. Have faith instead, right? This is your next love step in each moment. This is your next, no spirit, I say. No spirit. This is your next love step in each moment. The intensity, the desire to know truth is your next love step in each moment. Only with gigantuan baby steps. See, a baby step, just a focused mind, a focused heart, the awareness practice, the mindfulness practice of one step at a time. Oh, the Zen people are awesome. The Buddhists are awesome with really slow walking meditation. They are just awesome. They go so slow. They have their retreats in silence, and they're just, you see them out just one step, one gigantuan baby step at a time. Ooh, it's luscious. It's luscious. So only with gigantuan baby steps of pure intention in the heart, the gigantuan baby steps with pure attention in the heart can draw you closer to love, to the beloved. It's these little things done with pouring our heart and soul into it. One baby step, one moment at a time that draws us closer to love. Isn't that kind of sweet? It's intimate. It's a love affair, right? It's really an intimate one-on-one love affair, and this is the big love affair because this one will never go away from you. This one is always with you anyway, and it's the one that brings you the most joy and fulfillment. And when you're fulfilled, the world is in such a better place. Your friends are so much happier about you when you are fulfilled, when you are really being you, and this is with the capital S, self. Beloved seeks only your sincerest love. The one who created all seeks only our sincerest love. Love attracts love. Love is keenly aware, soulfully sensitive, and divinely magnetic to itself. So love is keenly aware, soulfully sensitive, and divinely magnetic to itself. When your one foot moves ahead of the other in baby love steps, keep your mind of wanting to know love in your heart of pure attention. So as we do our love step and our step dance today, keep your mind of wanting to know love in your heart of pure intention, because our title today is Control Your Mind, You Control the World. So it ties together. Love is the only way you'll ever control anything about you. Otherwise, we are out of control, baby. When love isn't what we want. Because love is the highest principle in this creation. It is the only reality. So you go for that love focus with the baby gigantuan love steps, and you're on target. You are zeroed in on the destination, so-called, of your life, which is really this moment. This baby step. We don't have to know anything else. A disciplined mind is a disciple of love. To want to control your mind in this fashion of having it be in one baby step of a disciplined heart, a disciplined mind is a disciple of love with a pure intention. Breath is the link that ties your disciplined mind to your beloved heart. Breath is the link that ties this disciplined mind to your beloved heart. Your heart is the master lover of the beloved. I know there's lots of words here, but let me finish. Mindfulness of the inhale and exhale inside the pure intention of the heart. So mindfulness, awareness, controlling your mind by focusing on an inhale and an exhale inside the pure intention to know love of your heart. To love the beloved is the path to soul liberation. Wow, that's a big statement. Mindfulness of the inhale and exhale inside the pure intention of the heart to love the beloved is the path to soul liberation. We're almost done. Walking baby love steps, breath by breath, on the tightrope of a disciplined mind. Remember I mentioned that tightrope that little girl's walking on with the picture that I accompanied this blog with? Walking baby love steps, breath by breath, on the tightrope of a disciplined mind, unconditionally dedicated to the pure intention of the hearts, is love speed to the beloved. I mean, it's like light speed. It's the speed of light to the oneness, to the total fulfillment of your heart's desire, to that union, the heart ecstasy with the beloved. Tiptoe if you must, but take the baby love step. It truly begins with how kind and loving we can be to ourselves. I know. Good one, Clark. That negativity, self-talk that rambles on our minds determines how we see the world. And there's more than we think. There's more that goes by the board each day of that negative self-talk that Clark's talking about that rambles on than we think. That's why if we can be mindful, be really focused on love, which will give you the power, the grace, and the ability to control with the awareness those thoughts. So those thoughts, instead of being this negative thought, it can be a positive thought, and that's the difference. That's the difference. That's the game changer right there in our lives. That's the game changer. Control your mind. Control your mind. Place it in your heart in the ways that we talk about in this love force, and you will have an absolute change of day. Without those negative thoughts, even a couple less today can make your day. How about 5 less negative thoughts today? What about 10? What if your mind gets so focused in the heart, there's no more negative thoughts? You're going to be the happiest camper on the planet. I promise you. You're going to be the happiest camper on the planet. You're going to be happiness itself. You're going to be your soul self. You're going to be, oh, sweet soul. You're going to be, oh, sweet soul. You're going to love yourself so much because you are such a sweet soul. You are that. We have nothing to do with it, see? We didn't create the soul of ours. Creator is responsible for that. Our job is to be responsible for not letting our mind get negative. That's our sole responsibility. And the only way we can keep our mind from being negative is to be very interested, keenly passionate about love. And that focus as we practice here in our Love Ninja boot camp training games, right? We are living in this present moment of love. We are living in this present moment of love. No more past, only this beautiful now. No more past, only this beautiful now. You know the words now, sing it. We are living in this present moment of love. Yeah, I really invite you all to sing along with me, because singing is one way to get into the heart deeper, right? The heart loves to sing, because love is the song of the soul, singing to the beloved. So sing along with me. We are living in this present moment of love. We are living in this present moment of love. No more past, only this beautiful now. No more past, only this beautiful now. Oh, love, 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 love. This present baby step song, isn't it now, huh? These love gigantuan baby steps, just 1 foot at a time. We are living in this present moment of love. We are living in this present moment of love. No more past, only this beautiful now. No more past, only this beautiful now. When there's no more past and no worry about the future, what is there? Oh, love, 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 just that. Love, 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 this present moment of love. This present moment of love, living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. See, the eternal now, loving presence, only knows this moment. It has nothing to do with the past, because in the loving presence, the past is the eternal now past. You know what I mean? And the future is the eternal now future. So all love really cares about is this moment. This moment. Living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. Living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. We're joined together. We're walking baby steps along this path of life, aren't we? Aren't we going to journey home into brighter days, more fulfillment, more peace of mind, aren't we? We do this together because we can't help but be together because we live in this oneness of love. So let's see if we can practice these divine games here in this world of suffering, this world of separation, this world of division, this world of not liking the other person very much to the point of hatred and killing. Let's go ahead and really play these divine love games right here and now, right where we are, not wanting to change anything. Because why? If we're going to change anything, we're going to change our ability to be in this present moment of love. We are living in this present moment of love. We are living in this present moment of love. No more past, only this beautiful now. No more past, only this beautiful now. Ready for some love? Love, 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 love. This present moment of love, this present moment of love, living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. Living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. Living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. Living with you, my beloved, in this moment of love. Thank you for singing. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the collective bigger energy when we all just pour our heart into it, right? You know what I love about love? You know what I love about you all? What I love about what we're up to right here? If you giving these minutes of your precious time today to being with me and I'm with you on this Love Channel stream, this Love Streaming Live, you know what's beautiful? It puts you into the right hemisphere of your brain. Because when we talk about, going from head to heart, you really have to make a sharp right from the left side of your brain. It's reverse on the screen that you're seeing. Left side Forget it. Left side of your brain, you have to make a sharp right to the right hemisphere, which is the creative, love, intuitive center of your brain. And then once you made the sharp right into your creative side of the brain, the right side of the brain, then we go straight down to the heart. But at first, it starts with a sharp right from the left side of the brain. Make a sharp turn to the right, and then go straight down the street. Not very far where the heart party's going on, just down the street from your mind. And I've been involved with so many years of teaching, sharing mostly the yoga. See, all the aspects of yoga, from the physical poses to the divine oneness, stuff that we talk about, to the yoga of the heart and all that. And it's such a challenge because people want to use the linear side of their mind, the intellectual, rational side of their brain, to think about love, to think about the oneness, to think about it. And I keep saying, no, love first. And you know, the linear side wants you to know, to try to understand this stuff. With our limited awareness, to understand it, then maybe you'll jump in. Most of the time you won't, because the analytical side of your mind has no love in it. So you're not going to jump into this unknown, into this great adventure of lifting yourself higher and being on fire and passionate about a higher existence, which means you're going to have to let more and more go from this lower life, right? Who's going to want to do that if you're trying to analyze it? So people get stuck right in the very beginning of their first efforts at wanting to know something. So love it first. Love first. Don't try to know first. Love. Love first. Love it. Jump on in. Hook, line, and sinker. Pour your heart into it. Pour your trust and faith into it. Love it first. Get into the experience of it in your heart. Stay out of that left side of your brain. Sharp right, baby. Get into the right side, then it's going to be an easy little walk from your head to your heart, because the love party's going on just down the street from your mind. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. What are we holding back for? There ain't no fall. What are you going to fall? You're going to fall into being... You're going to fall if you don't pour your heart into it. You're going to fall back into more unhappiness, just that boredom, all the stuff that's human. You'll just keep falling back. But pour your heart into it. There ain't no fall. You're not going to fall. So don't hold back. There ain't no fall. You are in it. You are supported by the divine loving universe. As we started our Lovecast this morning, you're supported already. There ain't no fall. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain, so to speak, but there's nothing to gain because you are already it, but awakening, yeah? Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Hold nothing back. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. Pour your heart into it, give it your all, yeah. Hold nothing back, there ain't no fall. What is that? There's only glory sweet, glory sweet, glory sweet, glory. Hey, give it your all, baby, give it your all, baby, give it your all. Pour your heart into it, give it your all. Hold nothing back, there ain't no fall. Pour your heart into it. Just give that a go as we sing this song, Don't be listening to me like I got I got no answers. I got nothing I can give you. All I can give you is to share my guts out to you as genuinely as I can, and to give you all the love and friendship that's all. That's all I have to offer here. So don't be listening like I'm going to do something for you. Pour your own friggin' heart into it. Oh, don't ask not what I can do for you or anybody or even Source can do for you. Ask what you can do for yourself, baby. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Pour it. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. There's only glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory. Hey, give it your all, baby. Yeah, give it your all, baby. Give it your all, baby. Give it your all. Here we go again. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. No, no. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. There's only glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory. Hey, give it your all, baby. If nothing else, just sing the babies. Baby, give it your all, baby. Give it your all again. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Yeah, yeah. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Yeah, yeah. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. There's only glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory. Hey, give it your all, baby. Baby, yeah. Give it your all, baby. Yeah. Give it your all, baby. Yeah. Give it your all. One more round, okay? Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. No, no. Pour your heart into it. Give it your all. Hold nothing back. There ain't no fall. There's only glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory sweet. Glory. Hey, give it your all. The baby steps seem like, oh, innocent little baby. I hope they're innocent. Pure intention of the heart, right? Just in this present moment of love is pouring it in. Pour your joy into each baby step. You know, whatever you do it the best you can. Doesn't matter what we do. You know, Mother Teresa said, it's how much love we put in the doing that matters. She said, inside job, it has nothing to do with this external world. It has nothing to do. Everyone's so concerned about what they do. What am I going to do? What career am I going to do? I'm not happy in my job. Well, guess why? Because you're in the left side of your brain with the negative thoughts saying that you're not happy in your job. Of course you're not happy in your job because there's no love in your job because you haven't decided to do little baby steps of placing your full attention every day on love as the focus and the purpose of your life. Of course there's no fun, there's no joy in life if we forget the truth. Of course. So don't go blaming anybody. Don't go blaming yourself for sure. It's just that right now we have this present moment of love. That's all we have, kids. We have this choice point and this present moment of love. And lucky for us, there's a few of us on this love line this morning. So we get double, triple. I see there's 10 of us on this love line. Some people may be watching from behind the scenes, you know, and not on the chat. But that's 10 times 10, the power. Times 10 the power. Thanks to Play, thanks to Vertigo, thanks to Clark, thanks to Christine, and thanks to Mayachi. I think that's all of us right here. So thank you everyone for an amazing, once again, kickstart of the heart for a brand new day. Not like none other is this day. The possibilities now, because we have collectively upped the vibration, that we have collectively poured our heart into it more or less. Hopefully it's more. That we also have rebooted and maybe reconnected in a deep way with that one beloved who is always saying, come on, walk with me, talk with me, love me, I'm loving you, I'm walking with you, I'm talking with you. Let's get this thing going today. Let's get this love affair deeper and more intimate. Let's get the happiness. Let's get the joy. Let's have absolutely zero stress. Let's have absolutely zero, we'll shoot for the moon, negative thoughts. Let's have absolutely zero concern about what just happened. See, the faster you can let go of what you just thought, and the faster you can let go of this emotion that just hit you, and the faster you can let go of what just happened in a situation and come back to these love games, that's mastery. You control your mind, baby doll, and you control this world. And it's not this ego control, it's allowing love to spread like a wildfire from your sparked heart into other sparked hearts, from their sparked hearts into even more sparked hearts. And just like a wildfire of the truth, we can all be lit up today. Baby step. Love you truly, madly, and deeply. We're on again tomorrow. Until then, tightrope. Baby step on this tightrope. The disciplined mind is a disciple of this present moment of love. Love you.